Good morning, everyone. So it's really, really early here. It's still dark out. Um, so it might make the lighting on the cards just a little weird this morning, but it is right now 4:45, and so it's still dark. So somebody had asked me if September 23rd was going to be the date of the Tower moment. So, first thing I needed to do was ask about, give us a true story about the month that we call September, the date that we call the 23rd, in the year that we call 2023. So I asked the universe about September 23rd, right? And sorry, you guys, obviously, the healing intentions is set for you folks. So if you want them, go ahead and breathe them in. Decree it for your highest and greatest good, only and always. So what I have here for the day of September 23rd is interesting. We've got a pretty nice look at what that day actually holds energetically. So September 23rd is coming up as the Empress. We've got some pretty good cards here, you guys. So the day itself is represented by the Empress. So there's something incredibly healing in the date of the 23rd of September. Incredibly healing, okay? And then just above her, we have the King of Pentacles. So abundantly healing. And yeah, I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that, right? And this is the earth. So earth healing, people healing, animal healing. The Empress is the divine feminine healer. So that's what the date is being represented as. The great healer in abundance. So healing in abundance. So energetically, the 23rd is looking like a really nice date for some good healing vibes. Across from that, we have the Page of Pentacles. So something tangible happening here, right? Something tangible happening here where there would be celebrations from people working together to do something. So something celebratory. And let's not forget that we've got these two pentacles, right? So that's our earthly pleasures, and she is the great earth healer. So let's keep that in mind, all right? Now, what's driving this reading is victories. This is victories. Done battle, come home, celebrating victories. This is 6. This is the journey. This is divine love. 6 is divine love, birthing new things, right? So we have some victories here. And above that, we've got the other higher arcana card, the Fool. Very high vibrational. Going to be important to stay grounded on that particular day. With the Fool, something coming in from above. See how he's looking up? So something coming in from above. So be well grounded, spiritually grounded that day, because this is going to be of a very high frequency and vibration. It's a very loving frequency. So lots of love manifesting, coming through. Look at all the love here, right? So frequency, the frequency of the 23rd is going to be incredibly healing and incredibly loving and high vibrational. Abundantly so. Enough so that it's going to do something, shift something so that tangibly, right? So we've integrated it into us, right? It will create celebrations. That's the day that the 23rd represents. So I asked if I was reading this right. Very high frequency day that day, you guys. Lots of healing coming in, abundantly so. Divine love all through that, and tangibility for great celebrations. And I asked if I read that correct, and I got yes. Okay, so now we know that the 23rd is a really high vibrational day. So it's a good day to manifest, you guys. It's a good day to manifest. Manifest all things that you want, right? So absolutely do not focus on the things that you don't want on that day, because this is a really high frequency. You don't want to bring that into being easily. And on a high frequency day like that, manifesting is very easy. So pull in those happy feelings and use your power to manifest some really good things on that day. So, yes, I read that to you guys, right? Ace of Swords. They also gave us that abundant card there. So the Ace of Swords is, again, we're talking a frequency and we're talking abundance. And we get that abundance there, and then the tangibility. So they are talking abundantly healing and high vibrational and divine love and celebrations. All right. So there's that. So then I come over here and I asked, would the 23rd be what we would consider that tower moment? Would that bring in that tower moment that we were talking about yesterday in yesterday's readings? All right, and so I got, you may be disappointed with that because some things are being held up. Okay? But across from that, when it comes in, it's going to come in fast, and it's going to create a karmic balancing in that scale. What's driving the reading is it's still imbalanced, right? It's still imbalanced. We've got to start new. We've got to put an ending to something. All right. So basically, it's telling us that that's not really the date that's going to create the tower moment that we had seen in the cards yesterday. So I asked for more, and boy, over here I got some all higher arcana cards, you guys, when I asked for more. So this is a very karmic event, which tells us some stuff right here. All right, so seeing these higher arcana cards is always great because it's big picture and it lets you know some things. But it also lets you know that this is a karmic event, and they're generally not going to tell you too much. So when you have the higher arcana cards, those are big picture. And when you have the little cards, that gives you the details, right? This is all higher arcana when I asked for more of this story. So I got these systems, okay? So this is my bad system card. Sorry about the lighting. Like I said, it's still dark. So that's my bad systems card, right? So we've got these systems going back and forth, the dark and the light, right? And judgment. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So we have these systems that are trying to pull something back around, which we got wind of the other day. We have this battle between the dark and the light, and we've got judgment raining down, all right? So over here, we've got these disappointments and some binding, but when this happens, it's going to come in fast. We've got to balance these things. And more of the story is these systems are still at war, basically. So these systems are still warring with the, the dark and the light, right? And she's very tricky. So these systems are still playing tricks. There's still judgment being rained down, and there's a karmic event still yet to happen, all right? So that's just big picture. They're not telling me much, are they? And that's what I said to him. I said, all right, so you're being elusive, and what I'd like to know is, can you give us at least some sort of an idea as to when this tower moment is going to happen? And I got the 4, which is... no, they're holding on to that information. So some things we're meant to know so that we can change them, and some things they don't want us to know just yet. Because we could maybe change it in a way that wouldn't be positive or whatever. So what I'm getting for the 23rd is that it's a very high frequency, very, very high frequency day, you guys. So manifest really good stuff, and there is abundance in that. Let's not forget that they are showing us abundance there. You have abundance with the king. You've got earthly pleasures with that page. You have abundance with the empress, right? And then there's lots of divine love in there. Very high frequency day. And then they answered my yes with another abundant card. So we'll keep that all in mind, okay? Keep that all in mind. So I had forgotten to tell you guys that when I asked if I read all of that correctly to you, and this. There's something big going on karmically. I got a yes. So yeah, we have quite a situation here going on with those systems and the tricks and the fighting back and forth and judgment, spinning something back around. So very interesting, right? Very, very interesting. And when I asked about the tower moment, could they give us just an idea? We got the 4. They're holding on to that information for now. So, let's manifest like hell on that day that all good things happen for humanity. All good things. So, yeah, basic rundown is that it looks like the 23rd won't be the tower moment. Something is being said. See, I don't know much. I know that some stuff is being said about the 23rd, but I don't really know what. But whatever some people are expecting, they're going to be a little disappointed. There's some binding to this, okay? But across from that, when this moves in fast, it will create a balancing of those karmic scales. And the energy driving the whole reading is the attempt to balance, right? And start fresh and end some things happily. So that's what's driving the whole reading. So, I'm sorry that I'm blurring out so much, you guys, this morning. So, yeah, that's what's driving the reading. That's the energetic path that we're talking about. So, remember, when this tower moment does finally happen, it is to create balance, and it is so that we can start fresh, and it is so that we can happily end some things. But the day of the 23rd doesn't look like we're going to be seeing that. But when we do see it, it is going to move in fast, and it will balance those karmic scales. There's a lot going on right now, big picture, with these systems and tricks and the dark and the light and judgment and putting these systems back on the bottom and them trying to pull something back in and back around that they've had planned, which we got the other day. Did we get that the other day? So we're seeing that again, that these systems are trying to pull something back around that they've had planned, and there is something going on, and they are there are tricks going on, and there's this war going on between the dark and the light, and there's a lot of judgment raining down right now. So, yeah. And then now they're holding on to the information when the tower's going to happen. And of course, there's my ace. Yes. So focus on good things, focus on new starts, focus on all of these healing cards over here, you guys. Focus on all of that for the 23rd, because this is really good energy. This is like amazing energy coming in. So just keep focused with that. And don't forget, these abundance cards are all through here. So, and divine love, celebrations, high frequencies. Remember to stay very well grounded that day. If we have a lot of high frequencies coming in on that day, it can make some people not feel very good. It can cause dizziness, headaches, nausea, just a feeling of something's wrong. Those high frequencies, until your body is used to integrating them, can make you feel pretty off. So what helps is staying very well spiritually grounded to the center of the earth. Do some earthing. Stay very well grounded. But that's what it looks like energetically, and so that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. All right, you guys. So I hope that you found a little value in this. For now, they're not going to tell us. They're not telling us. They just want us to know big picture. This is what's going on, as we've known, right? And they're telling us they're holding on to the information for the tower moment, which means they could be pulling my leg, right? They could be, because if this is information that they don't want us to have just yet, they could be just saying, no, 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 it's being bound right now, because it's important that we don't actually know, maybe. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens that day, but they are saying when it happens, it's going to happen fast to balance those scales. And they are saying, this entire pathway to that tower moment is all about creating balance so that we can start new and happily end some things. But that they're holding on to when that's going to happen, which means in my mind, they could be just saying, oh, sorry, disappointed that we're not going to tell you. We're holding that information. So keep that in mind as well, you guys. All right, so I hope that you found a little value in this. Yeah, I hope that you found a little value in this. And remember, if, that day is a great day to manifest. So do with that some good stuff. All right, you guys, until next time, take care. Many, many blessings from me to you.